Hello everybody. Start of week 3, season 2 2023 for me in the ARCA Menards series. Wasn't sure if I'd make top split of the first race of the week. Did manage to make it as car number 16, 21 in total, so towards the back of it. Yeah, Dover's rough for me. It's so far on the edge for me, and I'm not good with managing that edge lap after lap consistently, so I always feel like this track's just going to bite me and take me out, so probably going to underdrive it just to not get bit and fall out, but starting 13th, out qualified where I should be. Hopefully we can just keep it clean,
ready?
not finish dead last, and I don't know, try to turn some luck around, so off and rolling.
Go, go, go.
Probably was a first gear start, to be honest. No big deal. 13 slots in front of me.
Right side.
Just gonna try to do what I can to tire save most of it. Be a
Keep
bottom
together,
feeder, I'm sure.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear.
Make moves on the outside. Didn't expect a ton of people from behind to have a ton of pace to get by me, so even if I finished 14th, it's still not a bad run. A lot of guys around
14th.
my I rating in this race, but there's also a ton of the fast guys that are really high, so you can see the 18 and I both cut loose there out of turn 2.
Outside line's clear.
Gets a really good run on the high side, although the 14's slow up top. Team might have just grazed the wall.
The guy ahead has just done a 23.89.
He's going to have to manage tires and where everybody else is. Trying to take passes when I can without killing the car, but not putting myself in a bad spot. Lines up a little bit more than I expected. I kind of played around with like a half a lane up in practice, didn't mind it. I wasn't sure if it'd be too rough on tires. 14 with a big slide in the middle of 1 and 2. Also got the 21 closing in.
V14.
Blinking. No, he's back in line. It's going to be fun to deal with all race long if that continues to happen.
Right side.
18 again gets loose off of turn 2.
He's still there. Keep it steady, still there.
Not clear of him yet.
Clear up high.
21's not going to quite get to his inside. I was hoping 21 would get there and then
V13. That lap was a
fall back a little bit.
24.08.
Assuming that's the 17 up ahead. A little too much throttle in the center. 1 and 2 there, kind of split it. Kills both the momentum and heats up the right rear, which will only make it harder to get off the corners as the race goes on. Still just a little too much throttle with a little too much wheel there in turn 2. Trying to see if I can keep pace with cars in front. 14's going to look to the inside of the 11 going into turn 1. 14 gets really loose. He's slow. So 11's going to pull away. We'll close up on the 14. 18 trying to regroup, gets a good run down the backstretch on me. 14 overdrives 3, slides up. Like I said, I probably been driving it like 85–90% just to
That lap time was
keep myself safe and consistent rather than pushing it to the edge, risking stepping over and wrecking. I feel like might be a spot or two to be had before the end of the race. I don't know if I can inch towards the top 10, but certainly just can keep doing what I practiced.
13th place.
Gaining on the 14. I think he's slid the car a bit too much. It's hurt him. He drags the wall into 3. He's losing the back of the 11, so I don't want to sit behind him for too long. Far away from the 18 behind, so it's giving me a little bit of a break that
Last
way.
lap time was a 24.02.
Too much Throttle wheel again, turn 2, get a little loose, 18. Slow off until you brushes the wall. It's really tough to pass here, at least early on in the run. I think once we get later on in the run, lap 25-ish, you'll see the difference in tires, who maintained and who didn't. Make it a little bit easier to try to cut underneath somebody in the center of the corner, get off better than them. A couple side-by-side battles up front, but for the most part, everybody's kind of single file. Still about 3/10 ahead of the 18. I think unless he really has a ton of pace, if he starts catching me, it'll just mean he's overdriving his tires.
You've just done a 24.08.
Way overdrove turn 1 there. Really bad turn 1. And tried to compensate for it. There's too much throttle. Groups are starting to separate out a little bit.
You didn't pass Larry John. Come on.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 106 Fahrenheit.
Track's heating up since we're basically right around the middle of the afternoon. We're around the corners a little bit now. Dragging the wall like
The
an
lap
idiot.
time was at
Doesn't even register
24.21.
as a 0x, but cost me time. Too much throttle there, so brings in the 18 and the 9 in by a 1/10. Just reset. I've got better pace than them, so just need to do my thing. Back the braking point up a little bit, even if it's drawing the 18 in. I'll be better on tires. Couple laps away from being
That lap
halfway
time
done
was
as well.
24.34.
14 still dragging the wall. One's really falling back. 18 and the 9 are both catching up. Starting to tighten up a little bit up front.
Your lap time was 24.32.
It's mid-pack group of cars.
Okay, Jake, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Overdrives turn 3, goes way wide. Not quite a good enough run to get underneath them yet.
That was a 24.46.
Team drives it in a bit deep. Jasper car up ahead's back to blinking. Launching himself in the air. Team's definitely losing front grip in the center of the corner.
Half distance, fuel looks good. That lap was a 24.53.
Just cannot quite get underneath them yet. Use a little bit less throttle, might get back on it. Right front's wearing a little bit. 18 with a really bad 3 and 4 9 launched by him.
That was a 24.64.
Too wide up ahead. That is the 21 and 12. No, we got one slow on the wall. That's the 8. He's dragging the wall. He's up high. Cut back down 14. Checked up for him. It's the 6. Excuse me. 14. We're gonna bounced off the wall. We're gonna get underneath him this time here.
He's still there. Still there.
We'll loose off the corner, so it allows him to get a slightly better run. Back stretch.
Still there. Still there.
It's gonna take a couple laps.
He's still there.
Pass.
Outside. Coming up on your clear high.
There goes the
Coming
race.
up on your clear high.
P15.
Sorry, I got you. They're on exit, mate.
Oh, back to the back. I cannot get away from this bad luck. I don't know, maybe I drifted up a little bit, but 14 apologized. So, made it a little bit past halfway before the bad luck struck, I guess. Just,
It's
been a really bad run.
It's now about
That's
5.8
about all you
seconds.
can say. It has been a really, really bad run as of late, the last week or so. Well, take it as they come. Nothing I can do.
You're last.
Sorry, I just got
Please apologize, it was just an honest mistake. I'm always wrong place, wrong time right now. Our car's pretty beat up. I'm guessing the rear end's pretty skewed. I was working on them, could have been 12th. Somehow, the person that gets me always seems to be able to drive away clean, or cleaner than me. So, I think we'll likely end up a lap down before the end of it. Maybe not. 14 to go when we cross the line. Just gonna hope that maybe somebody else spins and loses it off the corner of Rex, and I can finish something other than last.
Alright, Jake, you're in this guy in. The gap's now 4.8 seconds.
We are running a bit quicker than the 19 up ahead. So it is possible I could maybe pick a spot off on speed. Which isn't really speed, it's just who's got more damage. Although, not when I do that. So most definitely catching them, so... just have to try to keep it off the wall, keep it clean. Guess I shouldn't have trusted the 14 that much to get to his inside. I don't know. Probably wrong place, wrong time, kind of thing. We're still 4/10 quicker than the 19 last time by, so... kind of throwing tire wear almost out the window. Let's try to catch him. That's going to be the only spot we can get because we're 5 seconds back of the 20.
You're gaining on the guy in front.
Unless a wreck
The gap is
happens.
3.5 seconds.
3.2 at the line with 11 to go.
You've just done a 25.00.
Way too much throttle there out of turn 2, overslid it. A little under 4/10 faster the last time by. We'll see what it ends up being this time by. Not quite as much. 3 seconds back now.
We all start passing each other up there?
A little bit of a better turn 2 exit that time compared to the previous lap. Should be able to stay on the lead lap. Don't have the pace, obviously, for top 3, but I think it should be quick enough to stay in front. 2.7 now is the gap with 9 to go. Keep needing a little more than 3/10 each lap.
The gap ahead is now 3.0.
So last time by was just under that. So I need to step it up a little bit. Hope that he falls off.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 110 Fahrenheit. Your last lap time was at 25.05.
By the time he picked up quite a bit of pace. If he keeps doing that, I have no shot at getting him. Especially when I overdrive the center of the corner like that. Trying to do what I can, just running the same lap times for me.
That
That's
lap
the
time
only
was
thing I can do.
25.05. The gap in front is now 2.9 seconds.
Wow, wow, wow. Really, really bad. Turn 2, I mean, I'm trying to get at everything I can. Just got in the throttle way too early. So, other ARCA week, another good run. for me, potentially.
Your lap time was
and just,
25.
yeah,
2-0.
last week. Michigan's mostly my fault. This week, I don't know. Find out afterwards if it was mostly my fault or not. 5 laps to go when we cross the line. I feel like I'm going to be the only one that was involved in anything, which is what sucks. Catching the 21 or the 14, so I guess the 14 didn't get as good of a run. He's running 18th, so both fell back. Appreciate the apology from him, at least. It's better than people that try to just automatically blame the other person. Is actually catching the 14.
Okay, Jake, push now. We can catch this guy.
I don't know if the 14 had something else happen or what, but 19 has actually gone by the 14, so it'd be ironic if the one spot I can gain off the end is the 14. But 3 laps to go and we're 1.8
That
back.
lap
It's
was
gonna
at
be
25.
a tall task.
You're reeling, Ryan. The gap is now 2.0.
Well, last time by we were almost 7/10ths faster. So, unless he regroup, pick up the pace like the 19 was able to, it is certainly possible. We're 1.7 back now.
2 to go.
Should be able to finish on the
Your
lap
lap
at
time's
least, so
improving. This is exactly what we need.
last time by it was about 4.5 tenths, which is not good enough to get there. There's my overdrive turn 3. White flags in the air. At least I ran consistent laps here at the end.
White flag, one more lap. That lap was at 25.18.
Good one, Larry. Good one. Forest race, and I'm in the back of the whole time. Nobody runs.
Well, it was actually a lot cleaner for
There's the
Dover's
checkered flag. That's disappointing.
perspective than I expected, but, you know, I guess dead last is not what I want to do, but not, I don't know. We'll find out if it was my fault. The overlay off.
Yeah,
Take a look really quick. Alright, let's just
Not one
look
direct
at
letter.
the
Thanks, man.
deal. We were
I was expecting to
literally
get
the
better,
only
but
ones with
based on the
instant
way
points,
things
and
are
I'm
going,
actually the only one that got one,
but,
and then the
let's go.
5 had one as
My
well,
taste in
so
subject
that's
matter is
that's
coming
pretty
short.
cool. Tires were 61.71, hard to judge them though
Yeah,
because of
I
that
don't-
slide.
I don't drive like that.
Let's take a look at what happened.
Yeah, same here.
So we're gonna go to the lap before just to kind of set this up. So got the 9 behind. Was able to start working to the inside of the 14 here. Not really there. He gets really loose off of turn 2, which killed his momentum. So got to his inside. We're at the numbers right now. Just trying to give him the top side. Running the bottom, you know, not really drifting up much more than half a lane. Coming off the corner, working on the inside. Yeah. So it actually started his netcode. That's definitely a hen
It was just kind of a
on him.
it was a thing where
68,
usually could've
66,
turned nutsy,
68 by
but I think
Larry for
it was really neat
tires.
that cooler heads prevailed.
Not quite there, but so yeah, let's look at this again. So like I said, the only thing I look at. It's working down to the bottom. I mean, the 14 takes owners for this. He apologizes, unfortunately. You know, I bear the brunt of it. Trying to get the car off the corner as best as I can without drifting up into him. Trying to keep the momentum up, though I have the 9 hounding behind me, and you can see the 14 just gets loose off the corner, chases it down. I mean, I was still coming up, but would have given him room. So he's getting way loose off the corner, and it snaps on him, chases it, starts his netcode. Get together, and then yeah, just I don't know. Let's see, it was like thought I had it straight to get going, then just working the brakes, try to get it straightened out. So yeah, and the whole field goes by. So tough break, not much I could do. Just thought I could trust 14, makes a mistake. I made mistakes taking people out, so just it's been a really bad run. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know your feedback on that, how your Dover races have gone, if you've gotten any in by the time this comes out. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.